Alright guys, so check this out. We're in my VW Golf Mark 5 2005 1.6 FSI. So a few weeks ago I got this EML light come on the dashboard. So I took out my code reader and I had a P2211 code, and that was for a O2 sensor, but that wasn't really affecting the performance of the car at all. So naturally I just ignored it, and until last night I started the car up on the way home from work and I've got a serious misfire. The car's really shaking, and so obviously now I've got to look into it. So I just done another scan on my code reader. There's the code that I've got now. It's a P0302, and that is a engine misfire cylinder 2. So I'll go ahead and start the car up and show you what's going on. I don't know if you can hear it or see it. Whole car's really shaking. Running really rough right now, but the camera can't really pick it up. And as you can see, the engine management light is now flashing. That's what it was doing last night. It just started flashing when I got this misfire. So that's possibly a bad spark plug or a coil pack. Hopefully nothing more serious than that. So hopefully what I'm going to do today is I went and bought myself a coil pack, and I've got 4 plugs because I don't know when the last time these plugs were changed. So I'm just going to go ahead and change them, change the coil pack, and let's see how that goes. Alright, so check this out. Look how much the engine is shaking. That should give you some idea of what we're dealing with. Alright, let's go and turn this off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move this cover out of the way so we can access the coil packs and the plugs. Okay. Guys, so here we have the coil packs. As you can see, this one seems to have been changed. Got a Bosch here, got an NGK here, so that must have been changed at some point as well. And these two may be the originals. This should be cylinder 2, so this is the one that we should be changing today. Go ahead and do that now. Oh guys, so these coil packs, they're really tight in there, surrounded by this piece of plastic, and it's really difficult to pull them out. Oh guys, so I didn't want to have to use a screwdriver, but it looks like there's no other way. I didn't want to damage any of this plastic, but I don't see how else I can do this right now. Okay, that's one. Again, this plastic seems really fragile, so didn't want to have to do this. Okay, that's 2. Look at that, looks like it's about to break. That's 3. And the last one. Okay, it's out. So there you have it. All right, so let's pull this one out, have a look at it. Don't know if you can see inside. Doesn't look too bad, but then again, can't tell. Alright, so you pull this tab back and you should hear a little click, and this is really tight. Okay, let's come off. I was struggling a lot with that one. So this is the coil pack cylinder 2. I can kind of see some marking in there, but that's that. So let's just take a look at the plug itself. So from the outside, looks dry. Let's take it out and see what's in the inside. Okay, so it's dry, that's a good thing. It's quite a bit of carbon build-up, but I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. But I'm really glad that it's dry, it's not drenched in oil or any other liquid. Alright, so there's quite a bit of rust down there, and I don't want that to fall into the cylinder. So I'm just going to try and hoover that up with my hoover. Yeah, that is looking a lot better now. That's looking really clean. I'm going to do that on all of the cylinders. Alright guys, so I've got all the coil packs out, lined up in order with all the spark plugs still in them. I've given the cylinders a good clean with the hoover, looking nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the new spark plugs, the new coil pack for cylinder 2 over here. Okay, so these are the plugs. To be honest with you, they look alright. They are carboned up, so, and I don't know how long they've been in there, but the main thing for me is they're not wet, they don't have oil on them or fuel, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so here's the new coil pack. I went for a Bosch. I had to go and pick it up same day from Eurocar Parts, so I paid £37. I could have got it quite cheaper online, but I didn't have time to wait, unfortunately. So here's how it's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and compare that with the other one. As you can see, take the plug out. Yeah, they seem to be matching up. So there you have it. Put the old one back in the box so I don't mix them up. Alright, so these are the plugs I went for. These are the Densos with the 3 pins. The ones I had in there had the 4 pins around here, but they should be okay for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and hand tighten them on, and then I'm going to get the torque wrench out and torque them down to spec. So I'm just going to go ahead and torque them down to, it said 15 Newton meters. So that's what we do. that's all took down. Now I'm gonna just replace the coil packs. I'll push it all down once I've got them all in place. Here's the new one. Here's number 3. Just make sure they're all clipped in. And now I'm going to just pop them in. Make sure none of the wires are wedged in between anything. I'm just going to pop them down. They should click into place. So they're all back on, nice and snug. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover back on now. Oh guys, so before we go and start it up and see how everything's running, I just wanted to show you a couple of bits. So to take this cover off, there's 2 pipes. One is here, as you can see it's already broken, and the other one down there, and it's really difficult to take off. The last person who had a go has scuffed it all up, and I didn't even bother to try and take it off. Right now I don't need that headache, so I just left it on. That's why I just moved the cover just to the side. I didn't take it off completely. The other thing I want to show you quickly is the lambda sensor, the O2 sensor. So that's it right there. Here's the plug. As you can see, there's a lot of oil dripping down here, so I don't know if that's caused any issues. But yeah, just watch out for that video. I might have to change this soon. Maybe try take it off and clean it or something. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's go and start the car up and see if our issue has been resolved. Inshallah. Bismillah. Let's see. Oh yes, that is smooth again. Just give it a couple of seconds, but that misfire is definitely gone. Alhamdulillah. We'll check that code again in a second, but that rough idle is definitely gone. Let's go and see it from outside. Alright guys, so check this out. The car's running really smooth now, as you can see. Perfect, alhamdulillah. Okay, so I've plugged in my cheap and cheerful diagnostics scanner. Let's see, the EML light was still on when I started it. Go and scan this. I wonder if the P2211 for the lambda sensor is still on, because I cleared it and it went. Let's see if that comes back as well. Okay, so it's showing one fault code. Okay, and that is P0302. That was for the cylinder 2 misfire. So we're gonna go ahead and clear that. Yes, erase done. Okay, let's see. Lights off. Car's idling perfectly. Give it a little rev. I think we're good to go. Oh guys, so how smooth this car is driving right now. I'm beginning to think perhaps I don't even have a O2 sensor issue, because it's driving even smoother than before I had the misfire. So I'm thinking perhaps it was that coil pack that was slowly on its way out that triggered the O2 sensor warning light to go off in the first place, or the spark plug. Either way, I suppose I could have just changed the plug and then see if that sorts it, then change the coil pack. But to be honest with you, I didn't have time for that. I just had to get this car back on road as soon as possible. So I changed it all and the problem solved, alhamdulillah. Alright guys, so there you have it, all sorted, alhamdulillah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Until next time, peace.